Hello friends, welcome to e-learning platform of Dr. Bapuji Solanki Institute of Engineering and Technology's Mechanical Engineering Department. I am Sagar Gadkar and we are studying the subject elements of machine design. So we started with our third unit, design of shafts, keys and coupling. So in this session we will continue with the same. So in this session we are going to see the design of flange coupling. So this is the figure for design of flange coupling. So in this figure we will see the different notations used in the figure. First, D, diameter of the shaft. So this is the main dimension which is designed in the flange coupling. Capital D, outer diameter of the hub, is equal to 2 times D. So this is capital D. D1, outside diameter of the bolt circle, is equal to 3D. So this is D1. D2, outer diameter of flange, is equal to 4D. So this is D2. Capital L, length of the hub, is equal to 1.5 times diameter of the shaft. So this is L. B, width of the key, is equal to D by 4. T, thickness of the key, is equal to D by 6. So this is the place where the key is placed. Small l, length of the key, is equal to L. Tf, thickness of the flange. So this is our flange. So this is flange, and in that flange this is the Tf, which is nothing but thickness of the flange, which is equal to 0.5 times diameter of the shaft. Tp, thickness of protection, is equal to 0.25d. So this is the thickness of the protection. Okay, so this is the figure shows this figure shows the flange coupling with protection. So this is also known as protected type flange coupling. So it is similar to the flange coupling. So the difference between these two couplings is in protected type flange coupling, this portion TP is extra part. So this is extended portion TP. When you are going to design only flange coupling, this part is removed. Okay. Next, DC core diameter of the bolt. D1, nominal diameter of the bolt, which is equal to DC upon 0.84. N, number of bolts. So for this is the bolt, so N is the number of bolts. T, torque transmitted by the coupling. Here it is tau, that is permissible shear stress for the material, and sigma CR is the permissible crushing stress for the material. So in first step we are going to design the diameter of the shaft. So considering the shaft under twisting moment, so the equation of torsion is given by T by J is equal to tau by R. So in this equation, when you are equate this equation to twisting moment or torque, you will get the equation like tau by R multiplied by J, and when we put the values of R and J, you will get the equation like T is equal to pi by 16 d cube multiplied by tau. So from this equation, diameter of the shaft is determined. Second step is diameter of the hub. So in designing of the flange coupling, the hub is treated as considering a hollow shaft. Then the torque transmitted by the hollow shaft is given by T is equal to pi by 16 times capital D raised to 4 minus small d raised to 4 multiplied by tau. So these both two equations are nothing but the equations of the strength of the shaft. This is for solid shaft and this is for hollow shaft. So next is design of flange. So before designing the flange coupling, we need to know the basic formula for the torque. That is, torque is calculated by using equation T is equal to force multiplied by radius. This radius is nothing but diameter by 2. Okay. Now this force is calculated by using the equation of shear stress, that is tau is equal to force upon area. So what will be the equation for the force? So force is equal to tau multiplied by area. So here you need to calculate this shear stress. Okay. So how to calculate this shear stress? In this case you have to calculate this area. Okay, so for this area we need to see the design figure for the flange coupling. So when the shaft is rotating, this flange is felt from this plane. Okay, so the plane where the hub and flange is separated, so this is the plane. This is the plane where this flange is felt. Okay, so we need to calculate this resisting area as it is a circular portion. So for calculating this area, we need the circumference of the portion. So for this portion, okay, for this portion the circumference is nothing but pi multiplied by capital D. So this is the diameter. Capital D is the outer diameter of the hub, and this is the thickness of the flange TF. So if you multiply by this, if you multiply the circumference by thickness of the flange, that is TF, you will get the resisting area. So this is the value of area which we are going to put in the equation. So this is the value of area which is we have calculated before. So this value is calculated before, multiply by tau, and that is nothing but this force. Total value is nothing but force multiplied by radius. So this radius is nothing but d by 2, and force is nothing but pi d multiplied by tf multiplied by tau. So from this equation the induced shear stress in the flange is checked. Next step is design of key. So key is felt under shear and crushing. Okay, so for shear stress, tau is equal to force upon area. So from this equation you can calculate force is equal to tau multiplied by A. So when the key is felt in shear, we have to calculate this shearing area. So this shearing area is nothing but A is equal to L multiplied by B. So put the value of area in this equation, and the torque transmitted by the key is given by T is equal to force multiplied by radius. So radius is nothing but diameter by 2. So the value of force is here, that is L multiplied by B multiplied by tau. So this is your value of force, L multiplied by B multiplied by tau multiplied by D by 2 as it is. So the equation of torque becomes T is equal to L multiplied by B multiplied by tau multiplied by D by 2. So from this equation induced shear stress in the key is checked. Similarly, the crushing stress is calculated by sigma CR is equal to again force upon area. So this force is nothing but area multiplied by sigma CR. Okay, so what is the value of area, resisting area, when the key is subjected to crushing failure? That is area is nothing but L multiplied by T by 2, L multiplied by T by 2. So put this value of area in this equation and force in the basic equation of torque, that is torque is equal to force multiplied by radius, that is D by 2. Okay, so the equation of torque when the key is under crushing is given by L multiplied by T by 2 multiplied by sigma CR multiplied by D by 2. So by using these two equations, failure of the key can be calculated and the induced stresses are checked. So from this equation the induced crushing stress in the shaft is in the key is checked. So next is design of bolts. So again, considering the shear failure of the bolts, so the basic formula torque is force multiplied by radius, that is diameter by 2. So again here you need to calculate this force, and instead of this D, our diameter is D1. So the diameter by 2 is nothing but D1 by 2. So value of force is calculated by using the equation of shear stress. Again tau is equal to force upon area. So this force is nothing but tau multiplied by A. So this area is calculated by using this equation, that is N multiplied by pi by 4 dc square. Here the minimum part of the diameter in case of bolts is the minor core diameter, that is core diameter dc. So the equation becomes pi by 4 dc square, and this N for number of bolts used. So the total equation becomes T is equal to N multiplied by pi by 4 dc square multiplied by tau multiplied by d1 by 2. So from this equation nominal diameter of the bolt d1 is determined. Similarly, the crushing stress failure, considering the crushing failure of the bolts. So again here the area, the crushing area is calculated by using the equation dc multiplied by tf multiplied by sigma dc multiplied by tf, and the crushing stress sigma cr is given by force upon area. So this force becomes sigma CR multiplied by area. Okay, so put the value of area in this equation, and by using the value of F in this equation, so put the value of force in this equation, you will get the equation of torque like T is equal to N multiplied by dc multiplied by Tf multiplied by sigma CR multiplied by d1 by 2. So from this equation, induced crushing stress in the bolts is checked. So this is all about the design procedure of flange coupling. Here the design procedure for flange coupling and protected flange coupling is almost same. Instead of the TF is provided, that is thickness of protection, TP is provided. So that is the minor change in the both design procedures. So if you have any query regarding this session, you can always contact me on this number. Thank you.